Hey guys, this is CJ Darlington here, and I just wanted to read to you my short story, Out of Time. This is a story I wrote a number of years ago after seeing someone sitting outside on a bench at the grocery store. So here you go. Out of Time. I swing into the grocery store parking lot, and there she is, slouching on a bench by the soda machine. Blonde hair, cropped short with purple tips, nose ring, probably 17 or 18. Snatching my purse off the passenger seat, I jump from my Volvo. Gotta hurry. I keep the girl in the corner of my eye as I walk toward the automatic door, my favorite heels clipping on the pavement. Her jeans are ripped at both knees, some rock band on her faded t-shirt. Doesn't she have a coat? Go talk to her. And say what? Hi, you don't know me from Eve, but let's sit and chat. Don't think so. I'm old enough to be her mother. I give the girl a wide berth, confiscating a shopping cart from inside the store to avoid walking past her twice. Gotta rush. I'm on a mission. What was I thinking? Inviting the whole Bible study over for dinner. Now I actually have to cook something, and it has to be good. No Stouffer's macaroni and cheese tonight. Produce first. Without thinking, I plop 4 heads of lettuce, 3 cucumbers, and a tomato in my cart. Hope they like salad. There's the girl again. I don't see her face, but there's no mistaking that hair. She saunters past me, the frayed ends of her jeans dragging on the floor. She glances around before grabbing a handful of freshly cut apple slices from one of those tempting freebie displays. I throw a bunch of carrots in my cart next to the lettuce. See if she needs something. I really don't have time, and there are plenty of employees around. She doesn't need or probably even want my help. Off to the bakery. I'll get a crusty loaf or two. Pastor's message this morning will make for some nice discussion material for us. He's always inspiring, and today was no different. Talked about hearing God's voice. But that's no surprise. God talks to him everywhere. In the shower, shaving, eating cereal. He's always hearing something from the Father, but after all, he's a pastor. Hamburger. Some nice, lean ground round will do just fine. I've got 3 packs in my hands when I spot the girl again. This time she's gobbling down salsa and chips from another display, crunching with her mouth open. Gross. Just a few feet from me, too. She glances over, and I quickly pretend I'm examining the beef packs. Smile at her. Why? That's silly. I drop the meat in my cart. I'll need some milk. I just got a cool espresso machine from Starbucks, and I'd like to offer my guests the lattes after dinner. Jogging around the perimeter of the store, I pull a gallon of 1% off the shelf. Quick stop for some hamburger rolls, and then it's off to the sundries aisle while I'm here. Deirdre will want to discuss that missionary family that's back from Cambodia. 4 kids, all under 12. They're looking for a place to stay. She'll probably want me to offer my house. I can hear her now. After all, you've got those extra bedrooms. Why not put them to good use? Clean up after all those screaming kids? They'll surely break one of my figurines. Deirdre, she means well, I know, but still. I've got too much going on right now. Toothpaste, deodorant, shampoo. I look up and see the girl with the hair again. Is she stalking me to nab my purse? Surreptitiously, I keep my eye on her while comparing toilet paper prices. She's looking at the shelves, not me. Good. Put your arm around her. I throw in a 4-pack. It lands on my ground beef. Not happening. That's too weird. Who knows what she'll think if I do that? Might even call security. I don't need this right now. I've got 6 hours to clean the house, make this meal, and get myself looking decent. Glad I got my hair done yesterday. I brush past her. She's got a cheap toothbrush in one hand, 2 boxes of cold medicine in the other. Brother. Probably going to get high on the stuff, like I saw in that documentary last week. Off to the freezer section. Ice cream might be good, though plain vanilla won't do. I'll get something exotic, maybe decadent chocolate swirling around bits of toffee crunch. I swing open the door to the first freezer case, prodding myself to remember more of what Pastor preached. I better have my take ready. I've got a gift for memorizing scripture and spouting off references that coincide with the sermon, even impressed Deirdre on a few occasions. Well, that's something. No line at the checkout. I throw my groceries on the belt, hoping I haven't forgotten anything. She steps up and places her items behind mine. I try not to stare at that nose ring. Entrails of a tattoo peek up from the neckline of her t-shirt. They sure are getting those things in the strangest places these days. Pay for hers. Cash or credit? I swipe my Visa through the slot. grab my receipt, and swoosh on out of there. 5 hours, 49 minutes. I need to be vacuuming soon if I expect to get everything done. Dashing to my car, I fling my purchases on the back seat and run the cart to the depository. Need to shower again, too. Redo my makeup. Try on some outfits. I hop in the Volvo. Start the engine. I'm gonna make it yet. The girl is back on the bench, just sitting there. The expression on her face, it's so empty. Pulling from my space, I whisper, Lord, send someone to reach her. That's a story that I wrote, like I said, a couple years ago. One night I was walking across the parking lot, leaving the grocery store, and I remember getting in my car and seeing a young employee sitting out on a bench smoking a cigarette. And I remember the expression on her face was blank, and I started wondering about her life. Later that evening, as I lay awake in bed, the story ideas kind of swirled in my mind, and I began asking myself all sorts of what-if questions, and I had to scribble them down before I could get to sleep. I wrote the first draft of Out of Time in an afternoon, and I feel like it was the Lord guiding me to pen it and just to put it down. I hope it encourages you to be sensitive to the Lord's prompts. I know I need the reminder all the time, because you never know when He'll bring someone across your path who needs to know that He loves them. And it just might be at the grocery store, it might be anywhere. Sometimes just a smile. I mean, it's amazing how much that can mean to somebody. You know, you may not be like the unnamed narrator in this story and ignore things. Maybe you do smile, but just try to be sensitive maybe. And I'm saying this to myself too, to what the Lord would have you do. And sometimes it might just be out of the ordinary. I mean, sometimes people just need a hug, you know. So anyway, that's Out of Time, my short story. If you're interested in learning anything more about my books, my website is cjdarlington.com. Thank you very much.